So, can art change the world? Of course it can. Art changes the world all the time. Everywhere we go, we are bombarded with advertising art that does its absolute best to impact us in our pursuit of happiness. Many of the best artists today work with advertising art and Hollywood movies, where companies spend millions of dollars to have their product seen for just a few seconds to make us consume. But is this the best we can do as artists? Or could we use our creative gift to elevate all of humanity? Imagine that people 300 years from now look back at us and says, thanks. Thanks for waking up from the illusion that happiness is to be found outside of ourselves. We talk about CSR as corporate social responsibility. But what about corporate social responsibility? But what about creative social responsibility? Can we artists do whatever we want in our urge to express ourselves? Or should we first look under the hood and see what drives us? Do we want to contribute or accumulate? Being an artist in today's world is just another form of business. So why shouldn't we take a larger responsibility? And ask ourselves, what values do I put out into society? How does it impact the children? Our future leaders? These are the questions that I asked myself when I worked as an advertising photographer. Shooting glossy campaigns, retouching pimples, making pretty people prettier, and selling sugar to kids. Making decent money, getting a pat on the shoulder. But what's good about that? And why do people think it's so cool? I saw my pictures next to the newspaper headlines. Depression peaking among young children. Obesity, anorexia increasing. Overconsumption, climate crisis. Well, it didn't take much to do the math. I was the source propelling shallow values, boosting the egos of a few, making the masses blind believers of consumerism, and selling the illusion that happiness is to be found outside of ourselves. So I asked myself, what is the meaning of life? Is this the best I can do? Or can I leave this illusion and move to a place of contribution? And do what I'm best at to support others so that they can do what they are best at? Take a deep breath on that one. So I asked myself, can I create an advertising campaign for love and compassion that empowers children to become positive change makers, generates money to charity, and at the same time do what I love? That thought made me come up with the idea that I can photograph the first ever human alphabet with thousands of kids around the world and empower them to become positive change makers. And that's how ABC Charity was born. Social change powered by art. And we got 3 missions, and it's to create empowerment events for kids, raise millions for charity, and create the most inspirational and empowering educational material the world has ever seen. Most people think that this is a big organization, but it's actually me and my lovely wife over there standing and filming. Say hello to Fia. Yay! Give her an applaud, Fia! So we're pretty much doing everything ourselves, and I would now like to introduce you to ABC Charity and show a little video. And then I'll be back. So lean back and enjoy. ABC Charity! Welcome to ABC Charity, the world's largest art project for charity. We empower kids to become positive change makers. We do that by gathering thousands of kids all over the world, and together we photograph the first ever human alphabet. We do 1 letter per country with about 500 kids in each letter. The letters are used for fundraising and sold as limited edition photo art in the ABC Charity webshop. A minimum of 90% of the money from the purchase is donated to a children's charity of the buyer's choice. ABC Charity selects 1 to 5 charities in every country a letter is produced, thereby supplying the charities with an additional avenue to raise funds to their cause. Now the kids who created the letter feel empowered, since their picture helped other kids to a better start in life,
We call that Kids Helping Kids. So let me explain how it's all made possible. When we arrive to a country, we connect with the local community, companies, authorities, mayors, artists, sponsors, and kind-hearted people. Anyone who wants to give the children in their country a memory of a lifetime and be represented in the world's largest art project for charity. Together we choose a stunning location, showcasing the beauty of their country. When we found the perfect location, we connect with the schools in the area nearby, inviting 500 kids from the age 6 to 13. The event is free of charge thanks to the support from our sponsors and volunteers. Prior to the event, we always visit the school to explain how ABC Charity works. We share our vision of a more playful and kind world, and we host an inspiring workshop showing all the letters so they understand that they are part of a global art project for charity. And then we have an English lesson teaching them the ABC Charity song. World! When the big day arrives, we all get together to roll out the red carpet for the kids as we arrange an inspiring and empowering event just for them. Upon arrival, everyone are gifted with the ABC Charity uniform, a kind is the new cool t-shirt, uniting them with each other and enrolling them in our vision of a more playful and kind world. And then the kids form the letter chosen for their country, and photographer Filip Cederholm takes the picture from an aerial view. After the picture is taken, we kick off an epic event with music, food, drinks, entertainment, empowerment speeches. We play, practice yoga, dance, laugh for hours, leaving the kids with the feeling that the most fun and rewarding thing in life is to be kind. And at the ABC Charity event, all the kids are winners, so they receive a gold medal at the end saying, "I can change the world." A few days after the event, we go back to the schools with a complete photo exhibition of the event and all the ABC Charity letters. The kids love to find themselves in the picture. And as they do, they can really see and feel how they are part of a global art project for charity. This is the ABC Charity fundraising webshop where all the letters are sold. So find a charity that resonates with you and then head over to our shop and select your favorite letter, size of the print and the charity you want to support. Here the total price of your purchase is specified, how much will be donated to your chosen charity, and what goes to cover print and transaction fees. And wherever you are in the world, DHL will ship the prints for free, so a huge thanks to them. And we at ABC Charity charges nothing for our services, thanks to all of our pro bono partners. All prints also come with a certificate of authentication, and they are numbered in a limited edition. So join us in our mission. Be the helping hand enabling kids helping kids by investing in unique photo art and a better future.
I can change the world. 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 I can change the world.
That's Babish. Thank you. So that's ABC Charity, and we love to empower kids. And when we were in South Africa, all the kids came from townships, and most of them saw the ocean for the first time in their life, even though they only lived 30 kilometers from the beach. And they told us that they felt very empowered because they for once could help other kids. And when we were in Sweden, parents contacted us after and said, "Today is the first time my child has come home and said they want to help other kids." And that's exactly what ABC Charity is about, to show that it's fun to help others. Because if you are to change the world, it got to be fun. Otherwise, you're never going to have the energy. So that's what we want to inspire the kids to. And we want to do educational material as well. So imagine that kids, they learn the alphabet, they learn about kindness, they learn about geography, different cultures, and at the same time spell their own name. Or imagine that your children or grandchildren have these pictures on their wall, and suddenly one day when they grow up, they realize, "Oh, that's thousands of kids spelling my name?" What would that do to their subconscious? Imagine realizing that feeling, having that, wow, that's amazing. You're connecting them with the whole world. We're bringing the whole world, the next generation together and creating together to support themselves. It's kids helping kids. And here's the addition. So we're going to raise a lot of money for charity as well. The aim is to raise $115.7 million. The smallest print is 30 by 40 centimeter. The largest is 3 by 4.5 meter. Perfect for a lobby. And that one is an edition 1 to 10. It costs $11,000. $10,000 goes to whatever charity you prefer. So for an example, we got SOS Children Villages here today. Go buy some prints and we send some money to them. And $1,000 goes to cover the print and transaction fees. And as you know, DHL is shipping for free all over the world. And we would love to have partners for that part as well. So like, if anybody knows a printing company and somebody who can help us with the transaction fees, because we're donating 90% today, and we would love to nail 100%. That would just be fantastic. So all the money just goes straight to charity. And this is what makes ABC Charity possible. We got partners, letter sponsors, global event sponsors, which is a new concept that we now are launching, that we invite companies to come along on the journey around the world. And then we got co-creators. And the co-creator collection is a unique edition, collector's edition of the prints that are the only ones that I will personally sign. I can show it outside here as well. So we are now 10 letters down. We got 16 to go. And we want to create art history and connect the whole world with the children and the art and make positive history, because we believe that art can change the world. And we believe that kind is the new cool. So thank you.